Today, I want to show you how you can use AI agents to build your interfaces inside of Nordcraft. This is completely amazing because until now, you had to manually design and build your interfaces inside of Nordcraft. But now, you can do this completely with AI and you can just lean back and have AI build the interfaces for you. So this is a masterclass and a guide on how to do vibe coding inside of Nordcraft to speed up your interfaces and to avoid this blank canvas anxiety. Let's take a look at that. So first of all, we want to go to a website called converter.ttoddle.site. And inside of here, what it does, it allows you to convert Tailwind CSS code into Nordcraft code. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the system prompt here by clicking on it, and we're going to go into Claude. Now, inside of Claude, we're going to paste the system prompt. And now I'm going to put my prompt in here, what I want to build. I'm going to say mobile app for dogs to find the love of their life plus Uber functionality. It's going to be a very interesting application, but let's send that. And it's going to, by default, if you take a look at the prompt, it's going to follow ChatCN UI and design guidelines by default. So if that's something that you like, good for you, but you can also adjust the prompt. Just make sure that you keep all the other requirements so it will work in the converter. So let's take a look at that. It's called paw match, and it gives us this code, which we can also preview from this converter.ttoddle.site application. And it also provides us some sample data, as you can see, which is very nice. So let's just wait till this finishes. It'll take a little bit. And now that seems like it just finished it. So let's copy this code here. Let's go to converter.ttoddle.site and let's paste the Tailwind code inside of here. Now, you can also preview this in a new tab. This is how the application will look. You see it built this very nice, minimal looking interface that can now be converted directly into Nordcraft. So let's convert to Nordcraft. And now, because Nordcraft uses a DSL, a domain-specific language, you see we're turning this HTML code now into Nordcraft's DSL using this converter, which is kind of like their own programming language that works within their NoCode ecosystem. And I can just copy this now. And now I can go to my Nordcraft page. Because this is a mobile application, I'm going to make it mobile responsive, so we're not going to get a shock looking at it. But let's paste this inside of here. And as you can see, most of the interface made it. Now, there are a few things we want to adjust. For example, here in this nav bar, we just need to double click on here to sort things out. But it does look 95% close to what we have right inside of here. Look at that here. And then look how this looks in Nordcraft. It's essentially the same thing. But now we have it natively styled in Nordcraft. And the beautiful thing about that is we're using native styling. It even adds hover. Look at that. You can even set the hover styling and adjust it. And all the other native stylings are natively set inside of the Nordcraft ecosystem. No custom CSS, no inline code. You can natively style it, and it has this native styling inherited. If I click on this card, you see the background is this white. I can adjust the color. So it uses the native styling to get those things done, which is pretty amazing. And then of course you can change things, you can adjust things, and all those kinds of things, right? Now I would go inside of here and I would replace the photo. So I could go here and upload a photo, or make it dynamic, whatever I want to do. So let's go on my desktop. Let's see if I have some photo. Let's put that photo inside of here. And as you can see, I can now work with this design natively inside of Nordcraft. Look at that. Beautiful. And then of course you can style and design things to your liking. For example, let's say we want this to be faded down here because of the way it's built, right? I can just go in here. I can just add a background color, and no, wrong element. The background color would need to be applied on here. So I can go on this here. I can go to my linear gradient. Now it didn't do a good job at setting the linear gradient, so I'm just going to remove that, go to the background, do a gradient. It will go down to be black, and it will go up to be transparent. Sometimes it doesn't work that well in Nordcraft when you gotta hold on it a little bit. But there you go. And we can make this also go a little bit higher, because let's just do 1 rem, but let's give it a top padding of 2 rem. So it stretches it up a little bit, and then I can go inside of here and I can go to the text, and I'm just going to make sure that the text is a little bit gray. Look at that. And now we can work with the UI, we can style the buttons, but the really beautiful thing is we have those native things like hover. It can also build responsive layouts, because Tailwind is fully responsive, meaning all the responsiveness from Tailwind is going to be converted to Nordcraft responsiveness using the native style section and media queries that it provides. And all the styling here, you see the padding, you see the display flex, you see the colors, the border colors, the radius. It's all 100% native, making this a great experience. So definitely worth checking that out. It's free to use, nothing to lose, only time to save. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. And if you want to learn more about Nordcraft, I would highly suggest you to take a look at NoCodeProcode.com. That is my community where I want to help you build your Nordcraft applications faster on a daily basis. That's it, and I can't wait to see all the exciting things that you're going to build faster now, thanks to AI inside of Nordcraft. Take care.